Hi, hello, my dear children. I hope all of you are staying safe. In this session, we are going to continue chapter 2 polynomials, exercise 2.2 and sum number 2. The second question is what? Find a quadratic polynomial, each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros respectively. So, you have to write the polynomial with the given informations, the sum and the product. Sum is given as 1 by 4, product is given as minus 1. Right? Now, you can write the polynomial in two ways. One is by finding the coefficients and the other one is by using the formula. Okay. So, here, first step, let's write the general form of the quadratic polynomial. Let p of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c a not equal to 0. And what are given? Sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros is what? Alpha plus beta. Okay. And you can write alpha and beta or its zeros. So a sum of the zeros is alpha plus beta. It is given. And what is the relation between the sum of the zeros and the coefficients? Minus b by a. That is equal to what? 1 by 4. Next, product of zeros. That is alpha beta is equal to c by a. That is equal to minus 1. Isn't it, children? So, this is a fraction minus b by a. That is a rational number with what? Minus b is equal to 1 and a is equal to 4. And here c is equal to minus 1. What is a? So, you write this minus 1 as minus 1 by 1. Okay. And when you compare the value of a from this and from this, here a is equal to 4, here a is equal to 1. Isn't it? It is not possible. So, we have to find the equivalent fraction for this. That is, we have to make the denominator this 1 as 4. How to do? Multiply the numerator and the denominator by 4. If you multiply like this, the value of the whole rational number will not change. It will be what? Minus 4 by 4. Again, you are getting the value as minus 1. Isn't it, children? Now, here also a is equal to 4. Here also a is equal to 4. So, this implies minus b is equal to 1. Which implies b is equal to minus 1. And a is equal to 4. Isn't it? And in the same way, here what? A is equal to 4 and c by a. So, c is equal to minus 4. So, we got the value 4 in both cases. Okay. So, now you know the value of a, b and c. So, you can write the polynomial answer. P of x is equal to ax squared. A is 4. 4x squared. And b is minus 1. Minus 1 into x is minus x. And c is minus 4. Okay, this is the answer. And next method. The second method is an alternate method. Okay, this is first method and this is the second method. Write the formula. P of x is equal to k into x squared minus sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta into x plus product of the zeros. This is the formula. Isn't it, children? Already I have taught you when you are deriving the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. So here you are given alpha plus beta, you are given alpha beta. So that is k into x squared minus alpha plus beta is what? 1 by 4 x plus alpha beta is what? Minus 1. So you can write this as, instead of c, alpha beta minus 1. Okay, children, you can write the answer as it is. You will be given full mark. Okay, because both are same. Both polynomials are same. You can do this in one step. Have you understood? Or if you want to simplify, you can take 4 as the LCM. Here 1, here 1. So k into 4x squared minus x minus 4 by 4. So here the constant is what? 1 by 4 k. So you can write the answer as 1 by 4 into 4x squared minus x minus 4. So the answer is P of x is equal to, either you can write this k into x squared minus 1 by 4x minus 1, or you can write P of x is equal to 1 by 4 into 4x squared minus x minus 4. You may wonder what to do with this 1 by 4. This 1 by 4 will not affect the polynomial in any way. Have you understood? So this is also correct, this is also correct, this is also correct. So these three answers are correct. They will be given full mark. Okay. So whichever is easier for you, you select. Have you understood? If you follow this method, you can stop with this. You will be given mark. Okay. And or if you want, you can do these steps also. Taking this, you can write this. You will be given full mark. So it is very simple. Okay. Now we will do the second question. And second sum, thus alpha plus beta is root 2, alpha beta is 1 by 3. So P of x, let P of x is equal to what? Ax squared plus bx plus c, general form, a not equal to 0, and alpha and beta are the zeros. Okay. And next one, what? Sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to root 2. What is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. Is equal to root 2, and product of zeros is equal to alpha, beta is equal to c by a. That is equal to 1 by 3. So here root 2 means what? Root 2 by 1. And here minus b is root 2, a is equal to 1. Here c is 1 and a is equal to 3. So a has, it is not possible to have two values. So we have to make this denominator as 3. So what should you do? You multiply the denominator and the numerator by 3. So what do you have? 3 root 2 by 3. Now the value will be the same. If you cancel root 3 and root 3, you are getting root 2. So here what do you have? 1 by 3. So c is equal to 1 and a is equal to 3. Okay. So from 1 and 2, what do you have? Minus b is equal to 3 root 2, which implies b is equal to 3 root 2. Okay. And a is equal to what? 3. and C is equal to what? 1. Isn't it, children? You got this from these two. If you want, you can name 1 and 2, or you can write as it is. So now P of x. The answer is ax square, that is 3x square, and bx. B is minus 3 root 2. Okay, if minus b is 3 root 2, b is equal to minus 3 root 2. So minus 3 root 2 x and c is equal to 1. So plus 1. This is the answer. If you use this method. Okay. And now if you use this, k into x squared minus, what do you have? Alpha plus root 2x plus 1 by 3. You can write as it is. Or in the you can take 3 as the LCM. Okay, if you take 3 as the LCM, what do you have? 1 by 3 will be outside 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. Okay, so answer is equal to 1 by 3 into 3x squared minus 3 root 2x plus 1. Okay, children. So both are same. Don't need to worry about this 1 by 3. Okay. So if you write this answer also, this is correct. This is correct. And the B of x. Within one step you can write the answer. Or if you want, you can write this answer also. Okay. So you can write the answers in any of the form for all the questions. Sum number 3. So sum alpha plus beta is 0 and alpha beta is root 5. Okay. So sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta minus b by a is equal to 0. That means 0 by 1. And alpha beta is c by a is root 5. That is root 5 by 1. Okay. So this implies minus b is equal to 0. That means what? B is equal to 0. And from here what do you got? What do you get? A is equal to 1. And this is c by a. And c is equal to root 5. A is 1. Isn't it, children? So, what is the polynomial? P of x. Here no need to do anything because a value here is here also 1, here also 1. So, it's very simple. So, a is equal to 1. 1 into x square is x square. And b is 0. So, no need to write the middle term. And c is plus root 15. Okay, children? And here k into x square minus 0x plus root 5. So that is k into x square plus root 5. So p of x is equal to k can take any value. In the previous questions, first question k was 1 by 4, second question it was 1 by 3. And here k is in any value. So you can write k into x squared plus root 5. This is the answer. Okay. So like this, you can do the other sums also very easily. And you may get one sum from this question also for 1 mark. Or 1 mark or 2 mark. Whatever it is. Okay, so then, thank you. God bless you. Take care of your health.